Welcome to this episode of Work Break series. Whenever I take a short break from my work, I love to share my ideas, values, and thoughts. In this video, I would like to share something which happened just today, early in the morning. I was coming to office, and my office is very close to Express Highway where the metro work is going on. And I noticed something at the work site, and I thought, hey, it's my responsibility to bring this under the notice of site manager. Lots of workers were working there. I approached one. I said, hey, where is the manager? Kahan hai manager yahan ka? And I asked him very politely. And he directed me towards one small hut made up of tin sheets. And he said, manager wahan baiठte hain. I said, okay. So I thought, let me meet the manager. I reached there. I could see that manager was sitting inside and he was busy with 2 to 3 workers. They were talking to each other. I thought they must be talking something important. I allowed them to complete their conversation. I was waiting outside, but he noticed me. He said, come inside. And then I entered. He offered me a chair. And then I spoke to him in Hindi. मैंने पूरा हिंदी में बात किया, each and every word. I explained him, see, something I noticed which is not correct from a safety point of view. I want you to take care of that point. And he was listening to me. And when he started replying, he started speaking in English. And for a moment, I thought, hey, why is he speaking in English with me? And almost for 5 to 10 minutes, I don't remember he using any Hindi word. He was continuously speaking in English. Of course, he has all the rights of choosing the language which he wants to use. But for a moment, I thought, why he's speaking in English? We had a good conversation, then I left. Because I study communication, I thought, why he was speaking in English with me? Maybe because of several reasons. One could be because he knew that he's surrounded by workers, and workers are not that educated. He wants to rule out that possibility that I should not consider him as a worker only. Because end of the day, he was an engineer. He has lots of mud and was not looking very sophisticated. Of course, they're working, boss. They're working at the site. We are not expecting civil engineer to look very sophisticated, clean, clothes. Of course, they're working. There's a part of their job. So just to rule out that I should not consider him as a worker, he used English as a tool to prove that point. That I am educated and I am intellectual. And so many times we have seen that. People use English as a tool to portray that image, to show that image that, hey, we are educated, we are intellectual. As a student of communication, I always think that this amazing obsession we have toward this language, English, is the quality of language the yardstick to judge someone's sophistication or intellectual, how intellectual the person is, or maybe the quality of that person? Is language will decide that? Or the quality of thoughts will decide that? Our beliefs, our ideas will decide that. So many times I have seen, especially in India, we consider the quality of English is equal to the quality of person. No. English is just a language. Just a language. I remember in some videos I get response like this. Praveen, your grammar, here you have done the grammatical mistake. Praveen, the pronunciation of this word is not like this, it's like that. I understand, I agree. It's just a language. As a student of communication, this is a very important question I have in front of me. That why people notice these kind of mistakes when people speak in English. Small mistakes. If I have to give an example, in one of my videos, there is a line. I said, one of my friend, ideally it should be one of my friends. S was missing in that video. In that line, S was missing. On that video, I had almost 500 comments and maximum comments. Let me correct you. There is a grammatical mistake. I understand there is a grammatical mistake, but my question to you is this. When we make mistakes in our local language, our native language, in Hindi, in Marathi, in Malayalam, in Kannada, in your native language, Why people don't notice these small mistakes when we do in our local language, in our native language? What is so special in English? Why we are considering English as a yardstick to judge whether a person is good, sophisticated, intellectual or not? What are your views on this? What do you think about this? And if you're thinking, Praveen, why you have not made this video in Hindi? There's only one reason, there's no second reason. We have people in various countries. Fortunately, I'm connected with people from various countries and they understand this language. This is one language which world understand. Many of them understand. That's the only reason. But what are your views, especially if you're watching this in India? Why we love this language so much? Share your views. This is Prince Hodalkar signing out until we meet again in the next episode.